Welcome back to the channel, everyone. As today, for the fourth game of the season, your Akron Zips will be taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks here. The schedule doesn't get any easier for us, man. We took on Ohio State in the first week, took on Rutgers in the second week in real life, both really good teams. And now we take on South Carolina, who's also a solid team in the SEC. A little up and down, but they are solid. They're a budding team here. I know a few of their players. I know Sellers, the quarterback. I really like him. Rocket Sanders at the running back spot. And this is going to be a tough one to try to win, man. We know the reality here. Don't know what will happen in this game, but we will definitely try our best to get a win against an SEC opponent here, as this game is underway, and we will return it with our return man, I should say. Sorry about that. I'm not sure who that return man was. I think he's like our fifth string receiver. But you got Taj Bullock here leading the pack. Duos to the left, gonna hand it off, and here we go. A lot of space to run for Marquise Williams here, and that is the way you want to start the game. Bullock gonna hand it off to Williams again. This time the defense is having none of it. 2nd and 10. Bullock sending Kellum out in motion. Empty formation now. Bullock dropping back, looking for anybody, delivering it downfield, and Kellum was in position to try and make a catch, but there really wasn't much of anything there. 3rd and 10. Bullock looking for anybody, nothing's there, and he is going to be hit as he throws the ball. We'd give this off to their offense, and here we go. The offense is led by Rocket Sanders and their quarterback, Lenoris Sellers. It'd be cool if Sellers got mad and transferred to our school or something. We'd love to have him. He'd be perfect in this offense, as we're able to corral Sanders on his first carry. He's trying to get to the outside, and that's going to leave this offense with a 2nd and 12 situation. Sellers is going to hand it off to Sanders again, and there's nothing there. As we know, this middle is kind of hard to run through, led by Kapongo, but Sanders does pick up a few there, and ultimately he's not going anywhere, and the Gamecocks are going to have to punt it after not doing anything on their first drive. So good job by this defense. Much better start than we've had last couple of games, as Golden is tackled very fast there on the return. Let's see what this offense can do. We hand the ball off to our B-back, Jordan Simmons. He picks up about 3. Duos to the right. Here we go. Getting to the outside, that's Taj Bullock, and he picks up a solid amount there, putting us in a 3rd and 1. Flex bone look once more here. Bullock going to fake it to the running back, and he's going to keep it himself, and he picks up the first down easily. This time we are in a pistol look full house. Bullock is going to keep it, fakes out the defender just enough to eke out a few yards there. Split back look. Bullock once again holding it to the last second, pitches it out to his man, that's Jordan Simmons, who's able to fall past the marker for the first down. And the Zips are looking good here. Bringing a guy in motion. Bullock is going to fake it. He pitches it out to Alex Adams, who picks up about 3 yards. And if you're playing receiver in this offense, chances are if you want the ball, you're going to get it out of option looks and things like that, as we don't traditionally just throw it downfield a lot. Here we go. Motioning a man is Bullock. He's going to deliver it, and he has his guy. That is Alex Adams once again, I believe. No, that's Israel Pope. They both have dreads. But Israel Polk, who's been our leading receiver so far, gets us in the red zone. Bullock rolling out, and he's able to get rid of that one before he's sacked. 2nd and goal this time. Bullock looking for a receiver, barely gets it off again before he's sacked. And we don't want to get in a passing game here with these guys, but here we go. 3rd and goal. This time he delivers it to his tight end. That was the backup tight end. And he's not able to go anywhere, but we will have an attempt at 3 points here, and we'll see if we can get this one. Here we go. Kick is up, and that's no good. It will remain a 0-0 game. I am shocked that I couldn't get that one in. That's Garrison Smith is our kicker's name. Can't get that one in. Defense back up out up on the field, 0-0 game. Sellers gonna hand it off to Sanders. Sanders looking for room, sheds off a tackle, but ultimately he doesn't get too far. 2nd and 3 for this offense as they come out in the turbo look here. Pistol look before he motions Sanders back out to his left, or to his right, I apologize. Sellers is going to pass it out to Sanders, and he's going to be tackled quickly. And that tackle was made in the open field by Damon David. 3rd and 4. Sellers rolling to his left. He stops, he pops, and Sanders is able to shed the tackle, but he doesn't get the first down as he steps out of bounds. And the Zips will get the ball back as we watch Kellum pick up 3 yards. That should have definitely been a first down, but somehow Sanders can't stay in bounds. We'll take it. Duo's right. Bullock dropping back the pass, finds his receiver who hauls it in as Israel Polk, and it is now a manageable 3rd and 2 as you see Bullock maybe looking to change the play up here, operating out of a split back look. Bullock dropping back, has time, could have ran it probably. Instead, throws the ball into coverage, and that one is intercepted by Demetrius Knight Jr. It was thrown right to him, probably the easiest interception he's ever had. I kind of panicked, had a running lane, could have easily got the first down, but we can't cry about it now as we're back on defense, still bottling up Rocket Sanders, holding him to just 2 yards. And the first quarter will come to a close, and so far, I'm not mad. I'm definitely not mad at this defense. The defense has held Rocket Sanders to next to nothing, and they haven't really tried to throw the ball much so far. That's what I'm afraid of when they start launching it around the field. Can we stop it? Here we go. Fake to Sanders. It's Sellers who finds an open target across the middle. He's going to be knocked down by Damon David, but not before he picks up a huge chunk, and it'll be 1st and 10. And once again, like I said, I was afraid that they would start airing it out and we wouldn't be able to stop it, but we stop it there. That's thrown right to the defender. That's intercepted by Antavius Fish, who's just sitting back doing his job exactly the way he was asked to do it. And Sellers, the young quarterback, throws it right to him as he's explaining, Coach, I just didn't see him. I don't know. I ain't wearing my goggles. I just didn't see him. But, nah, man, like, that's an excellent pick there by Antavius Fish, you know. And that's what we preach here. Just do your job. Do your job, and 9 times out of 10 plays like that can happen. As Kellum weaving through traffic there, and he's picking up about a good 6 yards. Duos this time giving it to Kellum again, who has open room. Credit to the offensive line for opening up that gap. 1st and 10 for this offense. Pistol full house look. Bullock's going to fake it. He pitches it out. And that is the running back, Marquise Williams, who has space to run. And he almost gets the first down, 2nd and inches. We're going to hand it off. This time it is to Jordan Simmons, who gets the first down. Pistol look again. Speed option. Pitches it out. And that is Kellum, who tries to find a corner. Can't really get anything. 2nd and 8. This time we will be operating out of the I formation here. Bullock, after the motion, going to hand it off to Jordan Simmons, and there's not much doing there. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Zips offense. And the offense has moved the ball pretty well against this SEC defense, to be fair. We don't have any points, but we moved the ball decently well. As we put it up that time to who else? Israel Polk, and he's able to get us the first down by a hair. This time we're going to hand it off to Marquise Williams. Again has a gaping hole. Give credit to the hog mollies up front for opening up these running lanes in the middle here. This time veer option. Bullock sheds a tackle, but he starts going backwards and he loses 7. Split back look here this time. Bullock dropping back. He's going to find a wide open wide receiver. That time it's Alex Adams, and he's going to get most of those yards back. 3rd and 1, hands it off to Kellum. He can't get there. but we are definitely going to go for it. 4th and inches. We don't have much to lose here. And that is Jordan Simmons shedding a tackle, hopping over a guy, and picking up a first down here. Now the split T look here. Gonna hand it off to Jordan Simmons once again. He doesn't get anything that time, only a gain of 1. This time, duos look. Gonna hand it off to Kellum. Kellum is going to lose a yard. 3rd and 11. Pistol formation this time. Bullock dropping back, looking for a receiver. May have one. No, he does not. As the cornerback gets under it. Excellent move. And that one is intercepted. We should have known better than to try to throw it late to the outside like that, but I did not see the corner lurking there, but the zone coverage prevails that time. 2nd interception of the game for this Gamecock defense as Sellers rolls out, tries to deliver it, and his arch nemesis, Antavius Fish, is there to knock it down once more. Trios to the left this time. Sellers under center. Gonna drop back to throw. Gonna fire to a wide open tight end. That is 1st and 10. He was extremely wide open. I believe we were in a zone look that time. Whomever was supposed to be in that zone might as well be in Casper that time. Here we go. Sellers dropping back plenty of time. He's able to get it into his receiver's hands. The coverage wasn't that bad. But again, they have much better athletes than us, and 1 step or half a step is all they need to be able to make these plays against us. Here we go. Sellers dropping back, finds a wide open target. I believe that's his tight end once again, Joshua Simon, and he's taken out by Damon David, but not before it is a huge pickup. Here we go. Sellers dropping back again, and that one's knocked out of the air. Incomplete that time. Sellers going back under center. Trios to the right. Dropping back, going to find his tight end once again. And that is another easy pitch and catch, 1st and 10 for the Gamecocks. And they've discovered that they can throw the ball on us as Sellers is running with it. But they discovered that our pass defense isn't very good. And now they're starting to light us up as opposed to running it with Sanders before the sack is made. He had plenty of time, but the coverage that time makes me eat my words. Great coverage as Adler's able to get the sack. Here we go. Sellers looking for someone, and Adler gets him again. No, I'm sorry. That is not Adler. That is actually number 7, Shamon Cooper, who gets the sack that time. And here's the field goal attempt by the Gamecocks. Kick is up, and that is good. The Gamecocks take a 3-0 lead. And we will see if the Zips can do something on offense before this game comes to, before this half comes to a close. I apologize. I don't know how aggressive we want to be. We've already thrown 2 interceptions, so I think we'll just run it here. And we do that out of the wishbone look. We're going to hand it off to Kellum, and we're just going to go to halftime. And my halftime thoughts are completely opposite from last week's game, as our defense has been really good, especially the run defense has been really, really good. Holding an SEC offense to only 3 points in the first half is something that I would have never expected here. They have made plays through the air, of course. They have gashed us through the air. As I said, that's to be expected because our pass coverage seems to be the weakest part of this team. I thought the linebackers would be the weakest part based off of the ratings, but no. The pass defense is pretty abysmal. So that's to be expected. But even with that being said, they haven't scored a touchdown. As they give it off to Sanders here, and he catches us asleep. He has his first real good run of the game, and that is going to go for about 14, 15 yards. We don't want to start that now. So let's tighten up here and keep this run defense good. They hand it off to Sanders. He sheds a guy off of him, but this time we are there with the reinforcements, and he is brought down fairly quickly by Paul Lewis. So we'll see if they get back to throwing the ball here. Sellers in the shotgun, switching some things up. He has Rocket Sanders to his left. He's going to hand it off to Sanders, who has a little bit of space, but he's going to be tackled fairly quickly once more. 3rd and 6. Let's see if the Zips defense can get one more stop here. Sellers dropping back, has a ton of time, delivers it across the middle, and the coverage actually was not bad, but they are able to get that completion, and unfortunately it is a 1st and 10 once again for the Gamecock offense. Trips to the right this time, gonna hand it off to Rocket Sanders. He's taken out by Atavius Fish, but not before he picks up 5 yards, and that's something we don't want to start seeing. We don't want them to start rattling off 4 or 5 yard gains a pop here. This time, they don't hand it off. That looked like an RPO look. Looked like he could have handed it off. It would have been a mistake had he done so. He makes the right read, and he delivers it. Sanders is going to Rocket Sanders is going to get it, and he is going to barrel his way into the end zone, and that is 6 points as the Zips give up their first touchdown of the game. I just said I didn't want to see them start popping off 5 or 6 yards a pop. He does one better, and he gets a touchdown here. 10-0 game, as it seems like they made some adjustments on offense at halftime here. Let's see if the Zips have done the same. Hand off to Jordan Simmons, breaking tackles, and he almost gets a first down here. 2nd and inches. We are going to fake it. Bullock pitches it. And what the hell happened there? The defender jumps over us. That is 6 points. What in the... Look at this replay. I pitch it, and our guy is right there. The ball's going right to him, and suddenly Casper, the not-so-friendly ghost, knocks the ball backwards, and they get the fumble. Tell me this game isn't scripted sometimes. Look at that, man. Total BS. They're going to get the BS touchdown. 17-0 Gamecocks. EA, you have got to do better on this option stuff because I have tons of problems with the option. Sometimes the ball not being pitched. Sometimes that type of crap happening. And a lot of times me pitching the ball and it like teleports and falls to the ground. So y'all got to fix the option game for players like me who run the option a lot and, who's very good at timing pitches. I do pitch the ball late a lot, but that's a part of the magic, and it seems like a lot of times if you don't have a quarterback that has like the option or the, whatever it's called, the little option pitch ability or whatever, then 9 times out of 10, the pitches aren't going to come out good or they're going to fumble the pitches or whatever. That's not realistic. So let's fix that in college football 26, please. As Bullock hits a wide open receiver. That's Israel Pope, who's going to trot into the end zone after the play action, just sitting bucket naked, wide open. And he's going to just have a good time getting into the end zone. And we are right back in this ball game. Sorry, I was on a tangent there. You guys saw the plays happening. And Israel Pope is only a freshman. So, Houston, we may have a problem for defenses here as this guy continues to be a big-time playmaker, which, again, is shocking as Adrian Norton is the best receiver ratings-wise on the team. But he doesn't get open consistently as we get the sack fumble. We can't recover it. It'll be 2nd and 26, but we couldn't recover it. It was a perfect chance. We had all the momentum. We still have the momentum. But, man, I wish we would have recovered that as Brian McCoy lights Sellers up, knocked the goggles off his face. And we have them backed up on a 2nd and 26 here. Dropping back. Sellers is going to deliver it to the outside. It's all fun with Sellers. I told you guys I love him as a player. I love to have him on the team. I want to see him succeed. But I'm going to roast the opposition as much as I can. Here we go. Sellers dropping back. Has plenty of time. Going to decide to keep it. He's running. Sheds a tackle. He's going to be hit pretty hard by Fish. That's what I'd like to see. You have a shot on the quarterback. Knock his head off. We get the ball back. And the aforementioned Adrian Norton brings that one in on his first reception, but he's only able to get 2 yards. As you can see here,
What you doing?
they've really done a number today on Taj Bullock as he's really feeling it. They've been hitting this guy hard and often. 3rd and 9. Bullock dropping back, looking for an open receiver. Had a man open, but couldn't get it to him, and he is definitely being affected a little bit by the wear and tear, which is a feature I do love, by the way. They do need to tweak it a little bit, but I love it. By tweak it, I mean because sometimes out of nowhere your quarterback's just like out of there, especially if you run the ball with them a lot. And for those who's running in offenses like this or scrambling quarterbacks, I think they should be able to withstand a lot of those hits a little bit more as Rocket Sanders sheds a tackle, but he ultimately will face a loss of 1. 3rd and 11. Sellers dropping back, rolling out. He has a lot of room. I thought Rocket Sanders was one of our guys trying to tackle him. He's running over there, but no, there was no one in sight, and Sellers picks up an easy 1st down. Back to the line of scrimmage once again in a turbo pistol look this time. Going to fake it, and he's going to be sacked. And it looks like, once again, that's Shaman Cooper bringing Sellers down. His 2nd sack of the game. And we talk about Nunley, we talk about Aiden, we talk about Kapongo, but Cooper is also a star. This defensive line is pretty good as we just get bowled over there, and Sellers has plenty of space. You know, we just got bullied to the left side that time. Easy 1st down for South Carolina. But at the end of the 3rd quarter, South Carolina is only up 17-7. The Zips have played an excellent game of football here so far through 3 quarters. Hopefully we can keep that up in the 4th and maybe take a lead. But the tight end is wide open. He picks up a 1st down easily. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line for this offense, as once again Sellers has them in the turbo. Can we keep them out of the end zone? Here we go. Hand off to Rocket Sanders. He sheds a tackle, and he goes down after a gain of about 4 yards. And we've held Sanders to only 66 yards, so that's a job well done by this run defense today. Pistol look by Sellers. Going to hand it off to Sanders. Can't quite get in. 3rd and goal. Here we go. The defense is operating out of the 46. Something you don't see often, but we like being a little exotic here. And on the RPO, the wide receiver is wide open. Sellers sees it, and it's 24-7 Gamecocks. We deliver it to our tight end, Newell, who picks up 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Bullock remains in the game despite he's hit hard. But despite being hit, bumped, and bruised, we kept him in the game. But now he's going to go out, and we are going to put in the backup quarterback here, who delivers it to a wide open tight end. I believe that's Newell once again. It's 1st and 10. And sorry, right now I do not know my backup tight end quarterback's name. But here we go, delivering it, and that is going to be overthrown there. Delivering it once again to an open receiver. That should have been brought in by Adrian Norton. Wasn't the best pass, but when you're supposed to be the star receiver of this team, you should make those catches 9 times out of 10. Here we go. Dropping back to deliver, and that isn't going to get it done. Here we go again. Dropping back, and that should have probably been caught by Alex Adams. That is dropped. You have to help out your quarterback. We punt it. South Carolina gets 3 points. We get it back. Dropping back, delivering once again. The defender had his back turned, but turned around just in time to make a play and knock the ball away. And without Bullock in the game, it looks like we just don't have a shot at winning this, as we are dropping back to throw here. And that was also knocked down. As so far, that is DQ Smith. So far, our backup quarterback, Finley, I apologize. I was trying to think of what his name is, and the text is so small right now I can't see it. But if you guys recall, it was out of him and Bullock out of who would start, as Finley was the better passer as far as the ratings are concerned. Doesn't look like that here. He's delivering some stinkers throughout the air, but he also needs some help. To be fair, he's delivered some good passes, and they were dropped. and he hasn't been put in the best situation, and we're not really a drop back pass offense. So I can't entirely blame him, but without Bullock in the game, this one is as good as dead. As Sellers drops back and delivers another touchdown, this one just fell apart in the fourth quarter. Um, the game was way closer than 34-7, man. We just kind of laid down here, and I'm really disappointed. I'm really, really disappointed. They got a free touchdown, so really you should take 7 points off the board for the BS that happened there. But either way, I'm disappointed with the way it unfolded in the fourth quarter. We were in the game. At one point, it was 17-7. Not saying we would have won, but, you know, it was way closer than what the score says it is. Yeah. But at the end of the day, all everyone's going to see is the score, 34-7. They're not really going to know the whole story behind the game. As we take a sack there, and Finley is just getting bumped around and knocked around, and there's not much he can do. He hands it off to Marquise Williams. Marquise Williams picks up a few. 3rd and 9. But I am totally dejected here, and we'll just watch this one play out as Kellum is tackled. 4th and 8. We'll try to go for it here. Flex bone look. Finley dropping back. Had X initially, and that one is actually, no, it's not complete. So another drop by these wide receivers. You guys came from a spread passing offense and you're dropping passes. You should be able to catch the ball. It's not like I recruited you guys in this type of offense, you know? Anyway, I've already given my story on what I thought about the game. Overall, our defense played excellent. You see 34-7 on the game, but look, they only had 288 yards of offense. We had more offense than they did. Sellers only threw 2 touchdowns, had an interception. I believe Rocket Sanders only had 1 touchdown on the ground. So our defense played freaking excellent, dude, against this team. And it just sucks that it ended the way it did. Taj Bullock ended up being banged up and had to leave the game. Hopefully he'll be back and ready to go next week. But that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Hopefully we can step up next week and get a dub as we are trying to turn this thing around here. If you like what you've seen today, please like and consider subscribing. I think I'm sitting at just a measly 5 subscribers, so please help a brother out here. Regardless, I'm going to continue pumping out this content because it's just what I like to do. And I hope that you guys have an excellent rest of your day. We will see you next time.